What's good, YouTube, man? CJ got Crows reacts back at y'all boys with another banger reaction video. Follow me on Instagram, keep up me, watch my see what time I'll be streaming, man. Subscribe to my main channel up there, as y'all can see. Subscribe to this channel too. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on this channel. I will be reacting to Fanum kicked out of AMP. Shit, that it still don't seem right to me. Didn't he create AMP? Like, I don't fucking understand that.
Don't pick up, bro. Like, me, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie on some real shit, gang. I play it off. I laugh all day and I have fun, bro. But, like, Mr. Bros, bro. Mr. Bros, bro.
Recently, there's been a lot of rumors of people leaving a bunch of orgs. The main ones being Fanum leaving AMP, along with FaZe Lacy leaving FaZe. Now, obviously, one of these claims has less validity if you're actually on the internet and reading everything that's going on, but the other one seems more genuine. We'll start with both of them, but in order to do that, we gotta start from the very beginning. But what's even happened to cause these people to leave or even be speculated of leaving their organizations?
I see y'all spamming up the chat about.
I ain't even know Lacy left FaZe. See, I'd be on the internet, but I mainly just be worried about like me and how I'ma get my shit together.
I will say it's not a joke. It's not a troll. I know everybody thinks it's a big joke. It's not. It's some serious.
Check timestamps as well if you want to go to a specific part. Recently, FaZe Lacy was kicked out of FaZe, or at least that's what a lot of people thought, really because when the timeline was hitting crazy, FaZe Banks had tweeted out saying that Lacy kicked from FaZe, not joking, which took a lot of people by storm because it was very confusing. I mean, FaZe as a whole is supposed to be a group of friends coming together and making some content, and kicking out one of those friends as if everybody in the group isn't going to be cool with them anymore seemed pretty odd and weird. Unfortunately for us, the timeline was pretty silent. All you saw was everybody from FaZe confirming this, from Stable Ronaldo, Lacy himself, along with Silky, and even Banks coming in on a stream talking about how this is definitely final. And Lacy even removed all of the FaZe clan tags, everything from his bio, making it pretty apparent that, hey, this is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. And then the very next day, they talked about how he was back, posted his same trailer that they had before, and literally had him say, yeah, we're just back at it, which was pretty odd and weird, and a lot of people feeling like they just did that all for a script, and there was no point at all, because I said the timeline was silent, but it was silent on information as to why everything had happened, why they would say he was kicked, and why everything was going down. And this led a lot of people to just believe that they were lying and that it was scripted the entire time. Even with clips that came out with Banks not talking to Lacy, or people just over here having conversations with him in general, a lot of people were pointing out the fact that they're holding back their laughter, they're not really trying to take any of this seriously, and it just looks like all of this is meant to be a joke,
Which I really gotta stop doing in these type of videos is playing these damn games. Every time y'all play these damn games, I get to sitting in front of this fucking monitor as if I'm a big ass kid. Cause when I was younger, all I used to do was just stand in front of the fucking screen and just watch the TV. You feel me? So I get to zoning out, you feel me, and get to watching this and really just the shit he's saying going through one ear throughout the other. Like, I'm over here wondering, like, how the fuck Cuz is gonna get them coins, and he got them coins. You feel like
they didn't understand.
Yeah, don't worry. Everything I handled off stream chat. And from now on, hopefully, does not get brought to the internet when there's a disagreement or
wait.
Now on, hopefully, does not get brought to the internet when there's a disagreement or some going on. But yeah, no, I promise y'all that it was not a script. It was not fake. What happened? It doesn't matter what happened. It was literally, honestly, a super dumb disagreement on like something really dumb that just kind of boiled over and
You got face tatted. Ain't no way that boy was leaving that.
Just like boiled over and blew up for no reason. It was really dumb, honestly.
Unfortunately, I had people speculating a lot because not only was Lacy getting kicked at the time before he came out and said that he was back, but also Fanum was getting kicked from AMP. At least that's what it seemed like, because he had made a bunch of cryptic tweets on other platforms, not just Twitter, but also on Snapchat, saying a lot of things that had people off and feeling like he was not cool with any AMP members or was going to be leaving AMP soon, saying things like this on his Snapchat. AMP Twitter page unfollowed me and removed me from having access. I bet. can't wait to find out who came up with this. I feel like if it was just one cryptic thing, something like that, it would just seem pretty playful. A lot of people would sit there and speculate, oh, AMP's trying to pull a prank, or AMP's just trying to have some fun and mess with Fanum, maybe and leave for a new video that's dropping or a new stream with all of them. But then it got worse and worse as the time went on, because we have even worse Snapchat posts with him saying this: I find shit funny. Everything will soon come to light. They should be thanking me. If you knew what I knew, you would understand. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is always strategic from them. It's never natural anymore. Every move calculated. Funny how you gotta watch those closest to you, but that's how it goes. They think they're actual gods. We know who God really is. Their God is money. Mine isn't. 100 emoji. They sold. They mad I won't do it. All of those were on Snapchat. So when they were first coming out,
Oh shit.
a lot of people had a bunch of speculation on if that was even real. I mean, it's pretty easy to fake a Snapchat post, and at the end of the day, who really uses Snapchat? But it would definitely be confirmed even more when Fanum would go on his own Twitter account and tweet out this: they forgot all the shit that I did. I was feeding the team when I didn't have shit. I was taking a risk. I done got all of us rich. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the validity of these claims is pretty thin, purely because we're only going off of these Snapchat posts along with Twitter posts. And recently, Fanum even unfollowed Agent on Instagram along with Twitter, which a lot of people had noticed. It's kind of odd because no one on stream has really said anything. There hasn't been anybody coming out crying, talking about the situation. Even from their friends, anybody has not really said anything. It's just these tweets and then people on Twitter actually speculating. But when it came up that Fanum and Lacey were both being kicked at the time, a lot of people
What's the name of this game? That shit look cool.
did a collab. Maybe they're switching each other for a day. Maybe FaZe is gonna do a collab with AMP and they're just gonna be switching each other for a day, having a different member, and then making a stream or a video showing off what it's like to be a part of the different organization. But once Lacey confirmed that he was back in FaZe, it left a lot of people wondering what was gonna happen with the entire Fanum situation. Because if that was the whole different thing and they weren't actually switching, that means Fanum had put these tweets out with no validity of having like a stream or a video, at least to our knowledge, going forward. Because if that was gonna be the case, it would make sense, but now it just seems like Fanum is actually leaving AMP. There's nothing to really connect this to. There's no real information to go off of why they would just go out of their way and jokingly do something like this, because it makes the AMP name look bad. A bunch of people are already talking bad about them, and a bunch of people are trying to make a profit on Twitter as they normally do, having fake Twitter posts clipping old past events, talking about, hey, this is what so-and-so's reaction is on the situation, this is what so-and-so said about it, when in reality, all of these clips are actually old and outdated.
A nigga not replying to a nigga, bro. He not even replying to a nigga. Then he talk about I just switched up ever since. Nigga, I'm the one that put you onto that before I put these niggas onto that. You wanna be getting mad and shit and all that? Bro, like, I don't know this nigga, bro. Not real shit, bro.
That shit old.
This nigga on some other shit.
You know, my guys are pulling up with the boxes with the tape and shit like that. I'm grabbing all essentials, things I'm gonna need, and we will be headed to New York, gang. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this place a lot, obviously.
Yeah, that's when they left.
Yo, y'all know me. I'll be here every day.
They gotta stop
Unless
bapping.
I'm traveling for some work shit, I'll be here every day. Feel me? I love this room a lot. We done upgraded this room too much.
We have a lot of Twitter pages like this who already spread misinformation, but then taking it a step further to jump on a situation like this and post old clips, trying to get a reaction, try to be the first person to actually get engagement based on the terrible things that are going on inside of an organization as big as AMP. Kinda sucks to see when, again, there's barely any real information. The only real information that you can get is from these tweets and from these Snapchat posts right here of Fanum outright saying certain things, and it makes you want to allude to the fact that he's not gonna mess with AMP anymore. But he still has all of them followed except for Agent Zero on literally every platform, and he was only taken out of AMP's certain things on there. He's still technically followed by the account and even is followed by a lot of the members, literally except for one of them. So until someone actually comes out and says something or clarifies anything in the situation, it's hard to make a conclusive decision on what even happened or why any of this stuff that's happening is going on in the first place.
Alright. Yeah, he just start rambling. Without that being said, man, and CJ got curls. We gonna catch up, boys, in the next video. Do I honestly think Fanum's getting kicked out of AMP? I'm not too sure, cause I'm pretty sure Fanum started AMP with Agent and Duke, but I'm pretty sure it was Agent and Fanum that started it. So whatever they doing to bump heads, probably. And then he said something about selling souls, so I'm not really understanding that. Shit, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, shit all turns out good. You feel me? I've been watching I probably started out of all the AMP members. I say the first person I probably watched was Agent. Yeah, it was probably Agent before when we started doing 2K, when everybody had their 2K days. That's the only time I really watched Agent for real. And then like later down in the future, I started watching Agent. We started making like his reaction videos. Them shits is funny. I don't give a fuck. And then Fanum, and then it goes Duke. Still 2K. You know what I'm saying? In the 2K time period, that's when I used to watch Duke. But then I completely stopped watching 2K. The Fanum, I feel as if I'll probably watch Fanum. I watch Fanum the most out of everybody because he started off with the story times. Like, no bullshit. Like, when I started YouTube, I'm gonna put you on a real game. I'm gonna put you on some real shit. I started YouTube off of like 5 certain different YouTubers, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Fanum, I started doing YouTube. I've been started doing YouTube before, like watching Fanum, but he inspired me off of like the story times and just shit like that. Like when you doing a story time or when you just doing a regular video and just catching the attention, you would study certain type of YouTubers, not copying them, but I was basically just, you feel me, studying. So it will go Fanum, well, not in order, because if we're going in order, it will probably be DDG off the gate. I say DDG because DDG he was teaching us basically how to get paid off of YouTube, the 10 minutes worth, the vlog worth, the catching each other's attention, the trolling. Like, yeah, it's a lot. So, yeah, so I gave y'all that too. Wire and DJ, shit, that nigga two-turned, man. Like, everybody wanted to be DJ. Like, I ain't necessarily want to be DJ, but I definitely was inspired by DJ. Slime Mafia, y'all know that shit got crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Wire and DJ was definitely a big inspiration. Kai, I ain't gonna lie. If I have to put in 4, like, because I was doing YouTube before that, but Kai was definitely inspiration. If y'all know Kai on YouTube days, y'all know Kai Sinat on YouTube days. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Kai hard as shit. Like, off of YouTube, before even streaming, YouTube wise, he had that shit. That's 4. What was the 5th? Like, really made me, because off the gate, DDG, Fanum, and Wire and DJ, those like top 3 for sure. And there was somebody else, bro, but I can't remember his name. I think his name was like, it's just Jordan or something. That would definitely be 5th, but I think he disappeared from the internet. But yeah, it would definitely be them 5. It's just Jordan. Oh, and Jordan. How the fuck could I forget about Jordan? Like, if y'all know Jordan that used to do rating, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So that'll probably be them 6. No bullshit. Yeah.